Winston Churchill, William Shakespeare, and Agatha Christie. The Doctor has met them all. How? Watch the episode to find out.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Daddy Knows Nothing. That is Abhisar.
Hey.
This is Aravir.
Hello.
And I am Daddy and I know nothing. So, what do I know nothing about today?
Today,
Doctor Who.
Who?
Doctor Who.
Who? I'm asking that only. Who?
Doctor Who.
And who is Doctor Who?
It's a show, a British show, sci-fi show. It's about,
Sci-fi British show.
yes, it's
Okay.
about a man called the Doctor. He's an alien.
And then obviously the hero kills him and that's why it's called Doctor Who.
He's
No,
the
no.
hero.
What? Doctor Who, the alien is the hero.
You're probably thinking, oh, how can this evil alien be the hero? But the logic behind that is, I don't look like a human. Humans look like me.
But why is he the hero? Why do we care about him? Like, what does he do?
The Doctor is a time lord. They're a species that knows how to time travel. They have these machines called TARDISes. He stole that machine from his people because, you spend 20 years working in a place and you're like, damn, my soul is crushed. Something logic like that. He wanted to be fun and go on adventures and journeys. So he left.
Basically, this guy, Doctor Who, he's an alien, but he's from the community of Time Lords. Time Lords means like they have time in control or something like that.
They can go through time and control time.
And they're aliens. They're on some other planet, obviously.
Yeah, Gallifrey.
Gallifrey. So Gallifrey planet, one guy from there, he decided that it's enough of this and he took one of these TARDIS machines and then he went on an adventure.
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Kasterborous. I'm 903 years old and I'm the man who's going to save your life.
He becomes Earth's protector. Earlier so in his first few adventures he was just an adventurer, just going on adventures, but then eventually comes to care deeply for Earth and its people and becomes like a sort of hero. He travels around, he helps the ones who need to be helped, he beats the people who needs to be beaten. Dost ka dost, dushmano ka dushman, the Doctor.
De Danadan,
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
We should say these ones together, okay? Dosto ka dost, dushmano ka dushman, De Danadan, Doctor Who.
See, that's the thing. I'm a doctor, but beyond that, I just don't know.
He's an alien with two hearts.
An alien with two. What is the story behind two hearts? Why does he need two hearts?
Oh well, why do we
I mean,
have
he's
only
an
one?
alien. Why does he need a heart in the first place?
His logic is that why would you only have one heart? It's so important. What if it gets a failure or something? What are you gonna do? And then the humans normally say, well, we'll die. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have two.
I've only got one heart working. Hit me on the chest. Ah! Other side. Lovely. There we go. Bada boom.
Although he's apparently not smart for Time Lords.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's stupid for Time Lords, but he's so much smarter than anyone else they've made in the entire series.
There's a very nice thought about this. Maybe he's just stupid enough to care and love human beings and to come to the earth and save them, right? You got to be a little stupid if you want to fall in love, if you want to make relationships. You got to be a little stupid, right?
That's
you can't
true.
you can't be a completely smart person cannot have relationships and warmth and love.
This is exactly something the Doctor would say. He always talks, like, when he talks about science and all that, it's just throwaway jargon. He'll talk for 1-2 minutes, be like, wow, science, so cool. But then when he talks about emotions and all that, and when he talks about humanity, he always finds it very nice because of these kinds of things.
Okay, so tell me, how many seasons of Doctor Who are there?
First of all, I just want to say that there have been 2 Doctor Who shows.
Two
Then
Doctor
an
Who shows?
old one, which then got cancelled, and then a new one came. We haven't seen the old one because it wasn't available anywhere.
Doctor Who has 39 seasons total, out of which 13 seasons are of the new Doctor Who. First few seasons is gone, erased because that was black and white time, so it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, this is the old show.
The old show was very old,
Okay.
from black and white times, but the new show only came in 2005.
There have been 13 Doctor Who's.
13.
And each Doctor has a little bit different character. How they managed to change is a process called regeneration that his species can do. basically when they die, they don't die, but rather they regenerate their entire body into a different person.
What?
They have the same memories, but the personality is different, body is different.
Oh,
So it's like when the Doctor he does die. The Doctor, as you know him, the character dies. The person can still live on with the same goal and memories, but the person that you liked for so many seasons,
it's like
he dies.
it's like a do-over.
Yeah.
They didn't really plan on having him regenerate, but then the first Doctor was like, he was sick and everything, so
He was old, he was so old, and he was like, I can't do this anymore.
It's still like, but the show must go
Go
on.
on, yeah. So then they recast the Doctor, and then they had this regeneration process,
Yeah.
and then it became a pattern.
It
and maybe
became a
people-
pattern.
Out of the
Out of the new
out of
ones,
the
which
ones,
was the best? And
yeah,
was
which
the
was the best?
David Tennant
worst?
Doctor.
The 10th Doctor is the best out of, I think, all of them.
When we talk about these adventures, can you give me an example, couple of examples? Of what kind of adventure?
Like,
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so like he'll just go to the biggest library on the whole universe, and he'll just go there.
and there'll be shadow monsters there, and they'll have to fight them. Or they go to ancient Rome, but Pompeii is erupting and there's volcano monsters.
Oh, he can do time travel, and he can do like he can meet the great
Or they
people.
go to the future and there's crab monsters there. There's always alien monsters. It's some different time period or a different planet.
So
Something
there
like
are
that.
different adventures, and all stories are episodic, and within
Exactly.
the episode they'll have a villain and a problem, and they'll solve it. Tell me one thing: if Doctor Who can travel through time and everything, why didn't he go and meet? Did he go and meet Einstein or Newton?
Oh,
Or
everyone. He's met everyone.
He's met everyone.
He's like, I'm best friends with that guy. I beat that guy in a sports match once. Oh
What?
yeah, I had a romantic relationship with that person. That person, I hate that guy. I insulted
and these
him.
are all celebrities.
Yeah, all the people.
Historic
He knows
celebrities.
We're
everyone.
friends with Winston Churchill,
He was friends with Winston Churchill.
who kept trying to steal his status.
All the historic figures have his
Winston
phone
could be.
number.
Yeah.
Everyone has his phone number. Like he gets calls from like Queen Victoria and whatnot. Okay,
Okay,
but and he had a relationship with Queen Elizabeth the which one, the first? Yeah, Queen Elizabeth the first.
wow. So Doctor Who travels in time, and he has met famous celebrities from the
Oh,
past.
yeah.
He has had a relationship with the Queen. Does he meet any artists also, like writers?
Oh, yeah.
painters?
Like one time, there's a famous story that Agatha Christie went missing for 7 days.
Which is a real story.
Yes.
Okay.
So he met Agatha Christie, and during those 7 days, and there is an adventure in which he found out about what happened to her, and he met her and everything.
Oh wow! So Doctor Who writers have answered the query of why Agatha Christie was missing for 7 days.
Exactly. You know, Vincent Van Gogh, very sad. He never saw any success in his lifetime.
Yeah.
He died being an unsuccessful person. So the doctor met him when he was still alive, before
Yeah.
he died, and helped him a little bit and showed him in his future how he'll be successful.
And how famous he will be.
Yeah, very emotional.
Wow, that's great. Is there someone that you can continuously hate throughout the series?
You mean the villains?
Yeah, is there anybody?
Doctor Who has amazing villain.
The Cybermen.
Cybermen.
Okay.
Mean all computer operators and hackers.
No.
No.
Basically, some person like modifies humans. And by modify, I mean being like emotions are an obstacle,
And removing them.
and I'm removing them. And by
They basically take their brain and put them in a robot suit, and they're like, now humans are perfect.
You will not pass. What is the meaning of this?
So I'm just gonna lead into the next thing with saying exterminate.
Oh, what is that?
You
That is
carry
the
on.
voice of a Dalek. The most
One second. Say again.
Dalek.
Dalek.
Daleks are the main enemy
मतलब
of
एक दाल.
Doctor.
Dal ek.
Ek dal.
Ek dal.
No, they
No.
will not even leave you one dal. They are very bad people.
Okay.
Well, people is going too far. They're monsters more like.
But they are human
No, they are aliens.
Daleks.
Yeah. They are the Doctor's main enemy. They are like those
Oh.
evil galactic warlords type. But they're more than that. They were inspired by the Nazis. So
What?
they think everything except for Daleks is inferior. Everything needs to be killed, exterminated, aside from Daleks. Only Daleks should be allowed to exist.
Acha, so the writers were inspired from the whole Holocaust
yeah.
time, and they thought that they should create an alien race which thinks that they are better than all the other races and they
Exactly.
are out to kill them or exterminate, like you tried to do me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It speaks in a very funny way. It's always like, you must follow orders. Orders must be followed.
Humans will leave their homes.
It has to say everything like that. Like, just say a normal thing. Say something.
Well, it's a nice day.
It is a nice day.
Oh my god, you've ruined the whole sentence. You've killed it.
Now, the master.
The master.
He/she is a Time Lord.
He is a Time Lord.
He was the doctor's best friend growing up. But unlike the doctor who
Oh.
used his moderate Time Lord intelligence for, good deeds, he on the other hand used his genius level Time Lord IQ for evil deeds.
So he's
Oh.
he's not completely right. in
Well, the
head.
biggest villains in our lives are the people closest, aren't they?
Among his/hers deeds include becoming Prime Minister of Britain and bringing back the human race from the future to conquer the human race in the present.
What?
And the master always behaves like a psychopath, laughing, being very happy every time she kills a person. Just, very...
Khushua.
Exactly.
Mogambo. Khushua.
He's strongly against violence. Anytime he sees anyone with a gun, which he sees a lot, he's like, put that down, I don't like guns, they're bad, I don't like guns.
His literal weapon, his greatest weapon, is a sonic screwdriver.
A sonic what?
Screwdriver.
Sonic screwdriver.
It doesn't even look like a screwdriver.
It's like alien tech version of a screwdriver. While the villains have alien tech versions of guns
So
and
what
all
does
that.
this alien screwdriver, sonic screwdriver, Titan?
Depending on what the plot requires, it does what's required.
Do you know what happens if you hold two identical sonic devices against each other?
No.
Nor me. Let's find out.
Usually, it opens doors, hacks into tech, etc. Sometimes it can give out loud sounds and
Yeah.
do big technical things. And sometimes it shoots lasers, but very rarely, only when required. Only when required.
It's like a MacGuffin, like you put it in the plot wherever you need it, you just pull it out.
Plot convenience.
Some people
It's a-
say that it's because the doctor has overloaded it with so many features that he can't access them all at once.
But for some reason, he couldn't use it to open a wood door.
A wooden door.
It doesn't have a wood setting. Any
What?
other kind of door in the world, he can open it, no matter how high tech it is. A wood door, no, does not work.
His greatest weapon is literally wood.
So is wood his kryptonite?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also has a piece of psychic paper. So he often needs to go into places that he should not be allowed to. He's like one of those vagrant tramps traveling around. And so to get into these places, he has a piece of paper that shows the person what they want to see. So they will always show them the paper and they'll see the ID card for someone
Wow.
important. So they'll think, oh, he's from the royal family,
wow.
or he's the prime minister or something, and they will
Wow.
let him
I
in.
want that. That is such a cool thing to have.
Since he likes humanity so much, he tends to take humans along on his travels, and he always has a companion or two with him. And it's always just a normal human. He doesn't bring geniuses or like super fighters or anything along with that with him. Because he's a talented person, but more than talent, he needs that perspective of humanity to guide him. They're very important. They balance the whole show. They bring that human
you-
stuff inside the whole crazy sci-fi nonsense.
All these aliens, they come in London because the show is British?
No.
No.
Well,
only
I mean,
American.
Because if it is American, then it always comes to New York.
Once again, a UFO has landed in America. The only country UFOs ever seem to land in.
Most of the time in the early seasons, because they didn't have much of a budget, it was always in London. But
Okay.
then they came to other places like Gobi Desert and whatnot, other areas.
Sometimes I think if aliens were really coming to Earth, why would they go to Gobi Desert or
You are exactly the type of person the doctor would visit with time travel.
Yep.
Exactly.
I will be.
So get expected to be attacked by invisible monsters any second now.
Oh yeah, there was once an invisible monster that
Oh,
attacked.
they're gonna attack you, Dad. Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have talked
Well,
about
I
the
don't.
invisible
I
monster.
shouldn't worry because I have you guys to take care of me, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You are the kind of guys that doctor will immediately become like friendly with, and he'll love you guys. I'm sure about that.
Oh, no, I love you more.
I love you more. I love you more. Come on,
Well,
good.
if he comes to me, I'll be like, no. You and your
You bring
monster.
trouble.
You and your monster stay away from me.
So while we're talking about the doctor, I will act
Please.
as British now.
Patron, I thought I ordered 3 glasses of water.
High budget seems to,
No.
remove the whole fun bit of the show. That what are they gonna do on this low budget?
Well done, sir.
Well, low budget presents more challenges.
Oh, he's cool. Isn't he cool?
That is so cool.
Marvellous. You're going to kill me.
It would have been fun.
There's just going to be a localized volcanic eruption. It'll only affect the island.
Will it just people fake?
Oh,
There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.
Love the vibe.
So anyways,
That's all I needed. Good cup of tea.
Love it. I love it.
make sure to
It has been
like,
fun.
subscribe, share the video, and of course, what else? What? Comment.
Comment. Okay. Thank you very much for being with us in this episode. See you on another episode of Daddy Knows
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please go back and check out the other previous episodes that we have done in the same series, Daddy Knows Nothing. Bye-bye.
Bye.